Hello. Hey, got someone in the back already.
I
How
was
you
wondering
going,
if
mate?
you've gotten out of your StreamYard.
I don't worry. I'm very surprised if I haven't. I've just been looking at all the stuff on the side, trying to work out what's what.
Oh yeah, there's a few little. Actually, I don't know because you've only got the free version, don't you?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
right.
don't know whether. Yeah, I know there's little weird extra things now when you got the paid version.
Uh, I just seen that I didn't even really know I could do the countdown, and I can put banners on. So
Mm,
it's all new for me. I
yeah,
actually get used to working it out eventually.
yeah, it's a
So
bit like that.
and I can add my intro and outro video, which is good when
Oh,
I get a
okay. So yeah,
chance.
they have put that on the free one as well. So that's good.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so pretty
I'll,
much, yeah. It says intro, outro. So literally, as soon as you hit the live, it will automatically do the intro. So you don't even
yeah.
have to click on anything. Stupid balloons. Um, yeah, you don't have to click on it, and then as soon as you hit end stream, then it'll play the outro sort of thing. So you don't even have to worry about trying to find it and do it and all that sort of stuff. So
All right. That's
yeah,
cool.
it's a nice little. They're trying to justify the stupid increase in price
Okay.
because it's
Has it gone
gone
up?
from it's gone from well, US has gone from $25 a month for the middle tier to $45. So
45.
for us, it's like 70 something fucking dollars, and I'm like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to use this for.
Yeah, but for you, it's a benefit because you do the Outback, Spidey's Outback. You need
Yeah,
it, but I'm sure someone else will come up with another version of it, and it'll be
yeah.
free for a while.
There's a few people are trying some other ones that are cheaper or free. So I'm just waiting to sort of see how it goes, and if people will start going, oh, go and jump on this one now, or whatever like that, then we'll probably all just jump on the new one. And
Yeah. That
so
everyone will start getting what you call it, the invite, and everyone starts making money off each other for inviting the next person,
that's yeah, probably
and
referral
the
sort of
next
things.
person across.
Yeah,
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 so
yeah. No, it was actually good that you decided to do a stream because I'm like, I probably need to update my CLZ before Tuesday because of
yeah,
Yarraville. 'Cause I'm
I've
actually going to go to this one.
yeah, I'm going as well. It's going to be the first show going to in a while since the
Yeah,
States. So
I I haven't been to any con or comic fair in over a year.
yeah,
So
no, yeah, you've been a slack ass.
yeah,
Uh,
too busy paying off stuff.
the you you actually buying or you just going?
No, I'm gonna be. I won't go to a con or a fair unless I have money. It won't be a lot of money, but it'll be money.
All right, you
So
can buy something off
my
Simple
internet?
Simon.
Is it my internet shitty or is it your internet that's shitty?
Uh,
Yours is
not a hundred
jerking.
percent sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully somebody will jump into the chat and then they can tell us whose one is shitty. Because I'm only hotspotting off my phone, so I quite often have shitty internet at home. So
I know when you were freezing, I was still moving. So
yeah, and then vice versa. So that's why I don't know whose one's fucked. So that's all right.
oh well, we'll see. I might as well jump right into just showing the only C3 thing so far that I've got. Um, you don't have one of these, do you?
Yeah, I've got one of them.
You do? Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to start off with
we all
obviously.
one off the site. So
Okay, so obviously goes through the guys who did the parts, the pages in the book. I was lucky enough to be able to pick up one of the original art pieces from the book. So you've got I Am Groot
how'd you pick up the
by
Roscoe piece?
Roscoe. Yeah. So when I seen it, it looked cool and figured why not. So that's the book, obviously, so we know what it looks like. And came pretty well packed, but to make sure. Go this way. And we have the original.
Yeah, I love Roscoe's
So
stuff.
yeah, I didn't even click that it was him who did it, because if I had known, I would have got him to sign the book at Heroes Con when I met him. So
Mm.
I didn't realize that he did a piece in it. But yeah, he was great bloke. Even when I met him, just very friendly, very very unique guy. So
Yeah, no,
I figured if
Roscoe's
I'm gonna,
one of the good ones.
yeah, if I was gonna pick up some stuff from there. Last year I went all books and mystery boxes and stuff, and ended up with a bunch of random stuff that didn't really fit my collection. So this year went more the art and commission side of things. So
Yeah, whereas
we
I've shifted my focus to back to books. I'm not. I can't do both anymore. I just don't have that kind of funds, and everything's just so fucking super. It's hard enough picking up, you know, big
oh,
books as it is, let alone trying to pick up art as well, because art's fucking skyrocketed as well.
yeah, I only went the art route from C3 because there was no way I was going to be around for the auctions when they were doing all the books. I think I got like the last 40 minutes of the main auction.
Mm.
So I picked up one book and I got the literally the last auction piece because I was lucky enough to be on when they were putting it on.
Yeah, well, look, obviously I
So,
was there for
but yeah, I've been quite
90% of it because
all of it.
Chris had to go and he messaged me. I'm like, okay, I'll jump on at like
Yeah,
4 o'clock in the morning.
yeah. I seen when I woke up and when I got home from work, you were there.
Yeah,
So, but it was I heard from the bits and pieces I did see that they went extremely well.
yeah, no, it was yeah. Well, by the end of the weekend, we'd raised just shy of 55,000, and I know it's over 55,000 now. But I know DJ was doing a whatnot stream
Okay,
that all the profits, um, because obviously, yeah, he paid for the books or whatever like that, and then whatever he made on top of that, everything on that he made profit was all going to C3.
it's
So I know, yeah, there'll be still a bit more money rolling in. Whether we hit 60 by the end of the year, I'm not sure, but it'd be nice if we do.
okay. Has he done the stream or is it coming up?
He's already done it. I don't know. I think he did it last Wednesday. I think was it yesterday? Or was it the week before? I know he's done it though, but I don't know how he went. I haven't heard anything. So
Okay, that's cool. Hopefully, they break the 60 mark, and isn't someone
Mm.
getting some sort of tattoo if they do, or some sort of
Yeah,
body
yeah.
marking. I heard.
Cliff has said he was going to get a tattoo. Apparently, actually, I could probably check.
Okay,
Let's have a look. Link tree.
hey buddy.
Hey, Clumsy. Can you tell us which one of us is jerky? Donate. Now, is it going to give us? Okay, so 55 2 is what it's sitting at the moment.
Okay, so not too far off.
So, but yeah, if anything else, sort of, what is you supposed to mean? Me, or him? It's probably me, I think. As I said, I'm hot spotting, so it's probably bad.
Could be me too. I've had shitty internet for a while for some reason since the weekend. Vodafone's just been all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, it is me.
So,
I thought as much.
it's all good. So, have you gotten any of your C3 stuff yet, or is it still coming with Dave?
No. It's everybody has basically gone, oh, let's all send it to Rob. So Rob's waiting on all everybody else to send my stuff and Beck's stuff. And then he's so like literally about the only people that haven't got all their stuff yet is the Australians. So
Yeah,
besides you, I think it's Dave, me, and I think Bo as well. We're the only ones that literally I think everybody else has got their stuff. We're the only one who haven't.
okay.
So
I'm still waiting on 3 items. So,
okay. Yeah, well I got my box from DJ rocked up about a week ago, but yeah, it's just all but that's only what he had, which wasn't much.
yeah.
So
Alright. Well, I was surprised that the one I got came because I won that one on Katie's stream.
oh,
So
okay.
I thought it was gonna end up going to Rob and coming with the rest of the stuff, but it came separate.
Hmm.
So, and then I'm assuming Locke will eventually send the piece once he gets through it. Because I've seen, excuse me, he's working away at him.
Ah, yeah.
And then, yeah, I will assume Rob will send the last 2 pieces sometime soon.
Yeah, it's always fun because you never remember. You get caught up in the hype of the weekend, and you just bid on random stuff and things like that, and then you rock up, and I'm like, shit, did I actually buy that?
I know I bought a book, but I have no clue for the life of me what the book is.
Mm.
So I'm sure I'll find out when I get it. And
And that's
the
that's
two,
the problem.
the art piece
That's
will come, and I'll probably have,
yeah. Well, I bet on random
yeah,
stuff,
but
but the one book I went after, I didn't end up getting because fucking Digger Jim got it, the bastard. And that
we
was
got another one in the background. Let's add him in.
Gentlemen, there's my camera.
Yes.
There you
it's
go.
all right. You can't be as bad as me.
No. I'm just finishing. Oh, I need to look at this screen. Hang on, let me move you. How are you both?
Doing all right. I'm
good, dude.
I'm updating my list before Yarraville on Tuesday.
Oh, good. You need to send me that at some point as well, so I can see. There you go. I'm much better. I can see you both now. There you go. Zaj, you're a bit like Sean. You're a bit like blurry, mate. Your camera's in the. You need to do what I'm doing. There you go.
I gotta get a better camera.
Oh, there you go. You're in focus there.
Laptop. Let's do this. If I maybe turn off the light. No, that doesn't help.
Nah, you.
Right. But yeah.
How have you been? It's so good to see you.
Been a bit lazy and preoccupied trying to get things done at home. So every time I think I'm going to jump on and do a stream, I never do.
It's good to see. It's good to see you on it. I don't know if it's my internet or yours. It's getting a bit patchy sometimes.
It's just mine.
Was it yours?
Yeah, because I'm hotspotting. I don't have internet at home, so I'm only hotspotting. It's only when I'm at Beck's I'm fine, obviously, because she has Wi-Fi through the whole house. But yeah, hotspotting not so good.
Gentlemen, you have an advantage. You have me at a disadvantage. You have an advantage. It's my 1 year anniversary today.
Is it?
Yep.
What on YouTube?
On YouTube.
And you're blown past both of us collectively.
Don't know about that. Well, you know.
Yeah, me by far. I've been
me by far too, and I've been doing it for like almost 4 years.
Oh, yeah, but you're still closer to him than I am.
I'm still pushing you, Spidey. I'm still getting out there, giving. I always try and appear on the shows.
It's doing the stupid YouTube thing where, you gain like 5 subs and then you lose the 5 subs and then you gain 1 back, but then you lose 2 and then you go up 3 and then I know everybody says I don't care about subs, but it drives you fucking nuts when it does that. It really does.
My experience is it's a lot of bots though that'll follow you and then drop off. Like those are the ones that drop off. It's not really like your core audience that drop off. So,
but that's the thing. Like Mon did Brandon. He did the shout out for me. I gained like 6-7 subs from that stream, and then I lost all of them the next day.
Right.
So, and I could see people saying, "I just subbed him up. I just subbed him up. I just subbed him up" in the chat. And they weren't bots, but you lose them all, and it's like, it pisses you off, but
it sucks.
You get used to it after a while. It's not that it means it still doesn't piss you off though, but
yeah. Well, I've got a new video. I was actually when you pinged Sean, I was actually editing the next video, ready for going out tonight or tomorrow. Special 1 year anniversary show. So that hopefully will hit tonight or tomorrow morning. So who knows? But yeah.
I would have thought you would have went live tonight for the 1 year.
Nah, I've still got my live show on Monday morning, so that'll be like the post celebration. That'll be. I'm actually going to show off this. This will be hilarious. I don't know if you've ever seen this. The generic comic book.
Oh my god!
I've heard about it.
It's one of the craziest comic books ever. But yeah, we'll be doing a deep dive on that one, so we'll see how it goes. And there he is.
Now there's his chair.
Yeah.
Got books to bag.
You still buy books, do you?
I haven't seen Mark for so long that he called me yesterday to say, "Did you forget about me?" Because I haven't seen him for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, bit over 2 weeks. But I'm going to see him in Yarraville, obviously. So.
I got the same phone call yesterday, but I haven't seen him in like 9 weeks.
There you go. 9 weeks.
Yeah, I'd say mine would be about probably bordering on 2 months.
You guys are terrible customers.
I actually started a pull list recently.
Where
Yeah.
Not with Mark though, but with All Star.
All Stars, all right.
Yeah, it's good. They're quite good, although they missed one today. But I did manage to pull it back.
As in, like, there was something you ordered and they didn't have it in your thing.
They didn't think that. So I don't know if you've read or heard of Hyde Street, which is the Ghost Machine universe.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I've
they've got the really cool covers on the Hyde Street.
Oh, Hyde Street's amazing. I'm loving it. Like the first issue was just astounding. So I bought pretty much every single variant of that. And then there's a one shot today, which is essentially stories from Hyde Street, and it's a title called Devour. And I read that, and it's really good as well. But they missed it because they didn't. It's not directly linked to Hyde Street. So my Hyde Street's on my pull list now, but not the Devour piece just got missed. So.
Okay.
The other one I got today. What was the pickups today? I got I should probably go and grab it, but I got Nice House by the Sea issue 4, which is now a Vertigo title.
Oh yeah, they do that today. So basically, they've gotten rid of Black Label and turned it into Vertigo, have they?
Vertigo's back, yeah. So they're really going all in terms of all in. They're really going back to their roots in terms of the old labels. I think it's really good. Like
Black Label's gone, right?
I think Black Label's gone, and then it's replaced by Vertigo, and then they're reverting back to the old DC Seal logo, which you're starting to see on books like Absolute. Yeah.
Pity I stopped reading DC.
Oh, it's actually I'm quite into it. So I bought all the All-In Special #1 today. Read that, and that's really good. I'm not really a DC fan normally, so this is a great jumping on point for me. I've got Absolute Wonder Woman, the foil logo one, which has got me wanting to get the logo version for Absolute Batman and the DC All-In Special. And I managed to get a copy of Absolute Batman at cover price from All Star because they had their shipment was late, and they ordered a stack load of them. So, yeah, managed to pick that up.
How did you ever go to All Star when there were still 2 stories?
I'm trying to think. When were they 2 stories? Where were they before?
Pre-COVID, pretty much. No, they were in the same spot. But the downstairs was there.
Oh yes, they had the downstairs, which was back issues, and then upstairs was just the new. Was it?
No. Downstairs was new releases, but it was the best new release wall ever. Yeah. Like literally every publisher had their own shelf.
Wow.
Obviously, DC and Marvel had multiple shelves, but like even everyone from IDW to Dark Horse would have their own shelf. It was really good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, really I'm enjoying going back there and picking stuff up. What else did I get today? There was something else I got. I think that's it. Yeah, it's DC All In and Absolute Wonder Woman, the foil, that foil logo one. So yeah, I'm impressed with what DC are doing at the moment. It's a they're thinking smart around how they market everything.
They're becoming united. Everything is following a process. There's not everyone's just doing everything for themselves. The movies, the comics, the TV.
No, but isn't there 2? Isn't like the Absolute thing just a completely different universe?
Yeah, there's 2 universes now. So so I think they've done really clever. Like the idea, there's something in the All-In Special which essentially creates this new timeline, and that's why there's the 2 realities now.
Yeah. Well, what I meant, Simon, was that DC's following a process. Like they're not just every sort of subsection of their companies doing whatever they want, like they were before. They're actually following what Gunn has got in his mind for the future.
Yeah, but isn't Snyder in charge of Is Snyder in charge of the whole Absolute thing?
Yes, but I think what Sean's saying is that what my understanding is what they're doing is they're aligning it a bit more. Like in Marvel, they're not like the comics now follow the movies, right? Like they're not really leading the narrative. Whereas I think what's happening at DC is they're taking a much more thoughtful approach in terms of how they think about the storylines.
That's right.
So you've got Creature Commandos came out like a couple of weeks back as well, right? Which is the new Creature Commandos lineup that's going to be in the TV show. So they really start. The sense I'm getting is that they're trying to align a bit better than Marvel do, and sort of seed new storylines so that actually it fits quite well in terms of what James Gunn's going to put out on the big screen and the small screen.
That's right. And you don't have 100 stories going on at once. Nicholas Scott.
Yep.
It's a funny one though, because the only thing I keep thinking about is everyone's like jumping on the absolute storylines. I worry, and this is the other thing. I'm like, I don't feel the need to go to the classic DC universe at the moment. Like, it doesn't feel like that's necessarily got the jumping
They've
on.
made
point.
it not matter.
Correct.
That's
my only
problem.
concern.
But that's the problem. But isn't Marvel doing that as well? Isn't that what it's called? The Ultimate? Apparently people are much preferring the Ultimate than the original universe.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit more pronounced at DC at the moment. The Ultimate stuff is like, the Ultimate stuff is better written and it's got a bit more marketing behind it. But there is still some good stuff coming out of Marvel. Like I've actually, here you go, I'll show you. I've started picking up, I love Hulk, so I managed to pick up the new Hulks, and they're really good. And that's about to go. That's Legacy 799. So next issue is 800. Oh, hang on. That one.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been picking that up. No, they've got a few things. The problem with Marvel, it's all too generic, right? Like it's just there's no. I don't know. Well, see how we go.
Marvel seems to have a lot of just random titles that they're pushing more than the main characters.
There you go.
DC have that too, though.
Yeah, but I think with the Absolute now, you'll find that some of the weirder characters and the weirder stories from the mainstream universe will start dying off, and they'll just focus on the Absolute universe with the odd characters that they've got that are still doing well in the other run.
I don't know. It's like, I mean, the same. They ended up killing off it all depends on how long these titles run and how well they've got legs. Like, I like elements of Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman, but I just don't know if they're necessarily gonna. I don't know if they've got the longevity.
Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, they won't kill off in the other run. It'll be just like your Nightwing, your Shazam, all the smaller characters. You'll see they'll transition into Absolute, and then they'll stay into that run.
Yeah, they'll just keep them. It's another way for them to make money, right? Because they can have both running side by side. It's the same reason in Marvel. Like, Marvel just needs a really good event. They need a good reset, right?
Yeah, major story involving all of them.
Want to make us all big?
You don't like being the center of attention?
No. I only do it when I've got books to show.
Let's do this. Simon likes being the center of attention.
Look at that. Exclusive. I didn't even know.
What is it? I know it's wonderful.
Jenny Frison.
Oh, it's a facsimile to it's actually the book itself is like one of the old George Perez Wonder Woman books, but they did a Jenny Frison exclusive cover. Scored that from Mark Cuddysack.
I dropped Bo's giveaway prize off today.
Oh yeah,
to him. So
that's right. He won. He didn't even know what he won.
He did today. Right. He did today. He's
like, So what'd you end up getting him?
I'm not going to tell you because it's his video.
He's going to do a thing, is it?
He's going to do a video. He was pleased. I was super happy with it. So yeah, I think Simon, you got a glimpse of it on.
I got a bit of a sneak peek of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's it's pretty good. I got it all finished. It looked great. I don't have my phone yet. Actually, I do.
Still collect these? I don't even look at these anymore. I just go through previews now. But
Oh no, he was showing something, so I'm like, well, that's right in front of me, so I'll just grab that.
Hang on. I'm gonna bring it up because I did take a photo of it.
this is the problem with these, like with that pre-ordering now. Like, I don't understand how. Oh, show Dave's thing. Oh, I can see that's the Scarlet.
Oh.
I'll put you. Yeah, there we go.
Is that a sketch?
Yeah,
That is my sketch.
He sketched it himself.
Oh wow!
So he's got that. So I thought he was sending me lots because the idea was I was going to put it into the bag that he won, a couple of things, and I had a Amazing Fantasy 15 facsimile blank, just the cover and not the actual comic, and so I just said, well, you know what, I haven't done sketching in a long time, so
Wow, I didn't know you did sketches.
it's my first.
Here we go.
Ah.
My first
All
time
right.
I'm back on it, and I'll have a special announcement coming soon for everyone. I'm gonna get back into sketching. So
Okay.
Are you affordable?
I'm totally affordable. I did both for free, remember?
Yeah, you're gonna make the C3 book for next year.
Who knows? Hopefully. I mean, I don't know if I'm that good, but we'll see. Like, I mean, I was pretty happy with it, considering I haven't drawn in like what? Oh shit, that's gonna show my 30 years. Like proper draw. I've done a couple of like sketches here and there for the kids, but not like, anything drastic. So
I did some sketch covers. They're not very good because I can't actually draw, but oh, they're only 35 cents. Yeah, sweet. I'll take 10.
Hey, werewolf.
Hey, Darren.
hey.
Oh, I picked up.
Now I've just seen the comments. Hey.
I picked up something this week that wasn't comic. That's I've only got a picture.
What is it? Oh, an arcade.
Oh. Did you get the X?
Is it Gallagher? What is it?
Oh,
No,
X-Men vs Street Fighter.
It's got 2,500 games on it.
Wait, where did you get that from? What's the name of the place?
I bought it from a guy who custom builds them on Facebook.
Oh, okay, because there's one that Sarah wants to get one, and I'm like, I mean, like, that's cool, but
it's he's called Coin Up.
Okay.
Where is it? So
there's one
Coin Up Arcades. It's got 2,500 games on it.
I don't think that's the one that we were looking at. Let me have a look. Coin Up.
So,
as long as it's not coin down, then it's fine.
Yeah, but it's got like it's got the X-Men on it. It's got the X-Men Street Fighter games, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Yeah, Sarah's seriously considering us getting one for the house. I'm like, I mean, that's cool, but like, how long is it going to be cool for before it just gathers dust?
Yeah, but see, like the one I've got runs off like a little subsystem. So if you get bored of the games, you can just get rid of them.
Yeah, I know you will. New games. Most of them do that. My brother's got the legit Alien versus Predator one, but it's just the one game, like it's the actual proper machine. Yeah. And it is the loudest thing in the world. It sounds like you walk in and it sounds like you've walked into an arcade back in the day, but there's only one machine. It's making all that noise.
It's got Alien versus Predator on it. And it's got the Alien.
I want to sit there and play the remember Aliens, Just Aliens, the two-player.
Yeah, it's got that.
Yeah, I was playing that at my brother's house, my other brother's house. He's got one of the emulator ones, and one of his joysticks was cooked, so it didn't really work.
Yeah. Do you remember Alien 3 on the Sega Mega Drive?
I remember the game being up. I don't remember what the gameplay looked like. Let me look at it.
Sideways scroller. So
was it on SNES? Was it?
There was on the Sega Mega Drive. It was the version that I was involved in back in the day when I first left school. I had one job game, and I ended up doing. Hello, Marcus.
Oh, Marcus! Books that I can show him.
I ended up doing like that and a couple of other software titles back in the day. I did It's one of my first jobs. Being a
Did you get all these variants, Marcus? All the Erica Slaughter ones? I pre-ordered all of them. Surely you did.
oh,
What did
don't
they-
you're inviting him on? Invite him on. That'll be good if he comes on. We'll get
Did
some
they
drama.
do that with like other titles? Did they like?
Yeah,
they did,
so there's a Berserker one.
yeah, they did. They did that with Spawn about
there's
about
about
a
7
year
or 8
ago.
of them, maybe. I
Beck
think
got all of them. There was about 50 covers.
yeah. Oh, there wasn't that many. I think there was maybe 8. I don't know. I've still got maybe 1 or 2 that I've got to pick up still from Mark. But yeah, this was the first one that came out listed on previews, and then I realized they did a whole bunch of them. There was the one that on the Jeff Lemire book, but the Berserker one was the funniest. So I was like, holy crap, Erica Slaughter and Berserker. Everyone needs that.
So are we all going on Monday? On Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'll be selling there.
Yep. What have you got? Anything?
Mate, you already cleaned me out last time.
I'll be laughing at what he's selling.
Yeah. I think I will be too.
We gave you the book already, right? Of take the Sarah's book that you paid for. We've already given you that book, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so because it was in my box. I remember.
Yeah, you just
Does
have to
that
give me
mean-
the fucking Spawn book.
Yes.
Do we
I'll
get
sell
in
that.
early? Do we get in early
Sorry?
or not? Do we get in early or not?
What do you mean?
All right, you're getting in early because you're setting up, right? You're actually
Yeah, I'm gonna go set up.
So in other words, he's saying if he gets there early, you're giving him a job. Carry half a box in and
Carry
then
half.
get-
Okay, if you carry all my stuff, yeah. I'll go get a coffee. You set up my table, and I'll come back and I can't wait till Sean gets there because he can judge my table. I'm gonna get Sean to rate my table when he gets there on my video. Because last cup day it was. Sean got there and he looked at my table and he's like, I was like, what? He's like, no, it's fine. Just you need more stuff.
I remember that one. I remember that one because you had no idea. Because at that point, you had no. By that point, I wasn't even. I'd literally done one video, and you had no idea, and you're like, "Who's that guy?"
Yeah.
That was good.
The
Yeah, your
last one-
table looked dreadful that first time.
Last time was all right. Last
time was good. No, last time was really good.
I have
Last
more
time,
comics this time too.
yeah,
Because
last
Sarah's
time-
given me a bunch of stuff to sell as well of hers. So I'm really scared that I'm going to sell more of Sarah's stuff than my stuff because I'll be like, well, like if she makes more than me, then she's paying for the table.
Yeah, and
Just woke up.
Because I think she's giving me a whole short box of her books, and they're all going to be $5.
That's going to be good.
hopefully you sell them all.
Yeah.
Spotty, have you got a list of caps now? Are you shifting your focus onto the caps?
Like Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've always wanted some. I've always sort of looked at it and gone, I haven't got enough early caps. I've got a lot of early of everything, but Cap and Hulk, I do not have much early stuff of. So I've always wanted to try and rectify that. So, and it's funny. It's funny we actually talk about that because actually, like in the list I'm updating now, which is the books that some have already got, some I haven't got. This is coming from my mate from Sydney. There are four Cap books in there. The earliest is 108, so that's not too bad.
Yep.
Is the
Fucking Digger Jim. He took my number 100 Cap. That's the second year in a row I've missed that damn book.
did you finish your Invaders?
No, only one issue away.
Still?
One issue away.
Come on,
And it's
mate. I helped
14,
you out
yeah?
big time there. Like I got you up most of the way. Like one
Yeah.
issue.
It's literally just the one issue now. So, but
I picked up some. I keep every time I pick up an Invaders. Like I got a really high grade one the other week, and I'm like every single time I'm like, is it the one you? Is it? Because then I change it out for my undercopy, and I keep hoping that it's the right number that you need, and it never is.
I think it's like first appearance of Spitfire or something. Which
Oh
is
yeah,
number
20.
number
No,
12.
I think I didn't
14.
get you that one.
Number 12.
12.
I think I got you that one, didn't I?
No.
Maybe you didn't.
Even when I was in Hawaii, I found 13 fucking 14, 9, 10, but I couldn't find 12.
Yeah. I'm just
So-
glad there's only like just the one. What is it? One giant size and one king size, and that's it. So there's no other annuals or anything like that, which is good. So
And
Have
what's
you-
the next?
That's the one you're after, the giant size, or the
no,
annual?
I have the giant size and the king size.
And the king size.
What's the next run you're doing after that?
I'm still working on my Tomb of Dracula and my werewolf runs. So that's sort of down to single digits.
Yeah.
Gray man, jump on.
Hey, what's up,
Gray
Gray?
man?
He's
David's
probably in
feeling
bed
loaded.
half naked or something, knowing him.
What's that? What's that?
That is I got a new piece of merch. I got a
Are you
giant
serious?
game mat. Yeah. It's LED.
An LED game mat as a merch.
For not for merch, but for like used on the channel to sort of showcase.
Oh, for
stuff.
your videos. Okay.
Yeah. So it was pretty good. Direct from the internet. It was good. It came through today. It was really decent quality. What?
That's Beck.
Mad Marvy. Is that as in Marvin the Martian?
Yeah.
I used to collect a lot of Marvin the Martian back in the day. Don't
Oh,
anymore.
Beck has so much stuff.
Was there ever a Warner Brothers? There was definitely one where I used to live and used to go.
Yeah, there was one at Grand Casino. There was Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was also one at Shoppo. Remember that, Simon?
Yeah,
There
there was
Warner Brothers, and then there was Disney as well back in the day.
Right
Like
next
I'm
door to
talking
each other.
high school days. Yeah.
Mm.
And then one of them turned into a sports store where they had like the basketball court. Remember? It was meant to be the biggest sports store in the Southern Hemisphere.
It didn't last very long.
Yeah, it lasted like, I don't know, 3 months. And then they had to downsize. I'm sitting on the sofa in my West Ham
United dressing ground. The
Jump
link
on,
is
Gray. It's been
the
too
link
long,
is
Gray.
in the chat, Gray, if you want to jump on.
Yeah, jump on, Gray. It's been too long. Have a beer, mate. Have a beer. Have a beer with me.
Or a wine with me.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Or a Red Bull with me.
I'm just
Or a
thinking,
coffee.
Call a cordial.
I was expecting an
I
iced
thought that
coffee.
was cock mixture.
Call a cordial.
The only thing is, Gray, you need to lose to West Ham United. We're a Chelsea channel here.
What's on your wish list for obviously for Yarraville? I've got one book in mind, which I saw on Bruce's stall at the toy fair, which I didn't pick up and I should have.
It's gone.
Is it
it's
a book
gone.
I want?
Nah, it's Judge Dredd #1, Eagle Comics, which he had for $45. So I'm like, okay. I ummed and ahed because it had a spine tick on it. You know me, like, oh, it's got a spine tick on it.
Yeah, no, this guy, me and Mad Spidey would have taken that spine tick all day.
Can't have a spine tick. It's got blunted corners.
Me and Mad Spidey would have asked for a copy with more spine ticks.
Can you make it cheaper? I'm going to crunch it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Simon would have been bending the shit out of it. Now it's worth half the price.
They're the old scene from what was it? What was the one with Adam Sandler and he ended up like looking after the kid? Is that Big Daddy? Was that?
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
Big
Daddy.
Daddy.
And he was teaching him in the supermarket, like throwing cans of food on
Oh
the
my
bloody
God.
ground or whatever. Say, this is half price now.
Yeah, that's what you'll do. Just pick the ball. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to drop it. Look at that. It's not.
Now it's only $20.
Yeah, it's been fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's always good because you just get to dig around, and the only problem I've got with it is it's Cup Day, right? Like,
So that's what I'm scared about because I've only sold twice. The first time was Cup Day last year, which obviously wasn't a great day for me. And then last time was a really good day for me. And now I'm scared of going back to that Cup Day performance. And
Yeah,
I've got
but-
a lot more stuff though this time. Like,
He
Yeah,
had a
we haven't
decent turnout.
yeah, It's a good turnout on Con Cook Day, actually. I remember because
Yeah.
I was selling that day. I remember selling that day, and that was my best day.
Yeah.
Really?
So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no one bought yeah, I sold more pops that day than I did comics.
yeah, but
Because
it's gonna
it was the first time I noticed a lot of parents bringing their kids on Cup Day.
yeah, but it's also gonna come that you gotta have what people are looking for.
I've got
If
Squishmallows. I'm
What?
bringing
Yeah.
Squishmallows to Yarraville, baby. Don't shake your head at me, Matt Spidey. Kids love Squishmallows.
you also gotta learn to cater. Like you doing something like Billy's, you have to cater to what matches.
As in comics.
No, like cater what the crowd is.
No,
Like
I know that my books. Well, it depends. There's something really for everyone. Like I know for you guys, you don't like the shit that I sell, but there's people that don't buy the shit that you guys buy. There's people. Like last time, a guy came up to me and was like, "Do you have any trades?" I was like, "Trades? What's that?" It's like, and he just wanted trades.
That was Bo.
Yeah, but you got any omnis? So get out of here, mate. Different community.
the thing
I
with
only buy good stuff, so fuck you.
Billy's show attracts a lot of collectors who are there for specifically what they're looking for, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's the problem. I love, like the only reason I sell only there is because I feel comfortable there, but it dies in the ass quicker than any other event. So it's super busy with the usual suspects in the morning. First thing, you get the same crowd, and then by the time it hits midday, it's pretty much done. Like you don't get many people between after midday.
No, that's very true. That is actually very, very, very true. In fact,
really quickly.
Yeah,
But
I left
that-
at 12.
That happens with any small show like that.
That's right, Grey Man. Let's highlight Grey Man's comment right there. I'm a seller for the people. I'm the people's seller.
I think you should try the toy fair, though, mate.
Well, if you want,
you know what? I prefer. I enjoy going to the toy. The reason, like, I don't enjoy. Not that I don't enjoy. I don't dig through comics anymore because it's way more expensive. It's just like because I end up like when you dig through comics, you pull out a pile that you want to buy, and then I realize, oh, I can't actually afford, or in your cases, like the books that you guys buy, I can't rock up to a show and then just buy that one thing and be done. I don't know. So I really don't dig very deep into comic boxes anymore. What I normally do is I might just flick through a box or two, and if I happen to see something in that box, then so be it. But I don't like Dave will go through every single box in the entire place.
yeah,
That's
I
right.
just
like
I don't
you
have the
did at
time to
Heroes.
do that anymore or the money.
But you know what? But you know what? I've got my own self limiter, which is has it got a spine tick? Oh, it counts itself out, right? So it's that's like I can see, like Spidey would be just going through everything, right?
He'll be picking up your crumbs. I'll take it if you don't want it.
Look at this, his cover's hanging off. I don't care.
If you want to do Reservoir, Simon, I'm probably going to do it next year. So you can stall with me if you want.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I enjoy being at those things, doing my video and walking around. I don't want to be stuck at a table.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I'd rather pay someone to work to sell my stuff for me.
But I'm not going to be doing my full stall. So if you put some stuff in, you want to disappear for a little bit, I can watch your stuff for you while you disappear and do whatever.
We'll see. I mean, look, what I'd like to do is just some weekends, like find a market that I can just sit at.
Yeah, but the market's difficult.
Does that work? Like you talk, like at least with Yarraville and like on any of like the dedicated fairs, you go. Yes, please, nice and cheap. At least you got the guaranteed audience, right? Like
that's right.
So you know what's funny? So with Bruce, right? Me and him got off to a bad start. So not that I didn't like him, but we had a weird start to begin with. So the first time I met Bruce was at Sean's show. He put on when he used to. Cool story, bro. when your first Days of Future, was that your first Days of Future Pop Culture or second?
Second, I think you came
so
to.
The first time I went to that was the first time I met Bruce. And I was actually interviewing stallholders and asking. I interviewed Billy. I interviewed a bunch of people, and I asked Bruce, and he knocked me back, and I was like, okay. So I always had this weird thing with Bruce in the beginning. I was like, that's the guy who didn't want me to interview him. Now I'm chill with him because now I don't really buy. I've only ever bought cheap stuff off him. Like I flicked through his $5 bins and I've bought a few things. Sarah though bought a big book off him. So get this, we were at the Vic Market and we ran into Bruce. And back then he was still like, "Oh, you guys look familiar." I was like, "Yeah, I see you at all the shows." And Sarah bought the first silk, I think, off him at the Vic Market. So that was like a $200 book or whatever it was. So that would have made his day. But it was weird to see him at the Vic Market. I was like, oh, I didn't know he did that too.
But I started.
Does he do that still?
I don't know.
No, it was a special market. It wasn't like the normal Vic Market.
No, it was the normal Vic Market.
No, it was
we went there just to go to the Vic Market, and I was like, "Oh, look, comic books." I was like, "Oh shit, it's Bruce."
No, but there was a stage there where they opened up to sell there. You normally have to sign on for a long time, not just random days.
I still think he did it there sometimes.
But going back to what I was saying is, I started off selling at a local market, and you don't have the stuff to really work at a local market.
You're being brutal today. Like
you don't know how many markets I did before I started like selling properly, and the amount of difference.
Just do pops.
Well, the thing is, I just had pops. I had to start buying like cheaper stuff because a lot of the parents that with kids, they got no problems buying something for the kid, but they rather buy a $3 or a $5 thing than a $15 or a $20 thing.
Yeah.
So Simon's stuff is catered more for people who collect, not the random person who's walking past and going to buy something.
No, I think if you go to a market, there's always going to be someone who's like, I go to these things all the time and I get excited when I see that type of table. If I saw my table at a market, I'd be like, oh, sick. I don't have a look. And be like, man.
You get excited. But in the whole time you're looking at that table, how many people stop and look?
Are you just like on Simon's back? Like literally, in the last 5 minutes, all I've heard is Simon.
This is my life with these guys. Dave, you're like the nicest friend to me. These guys, all they do is give me shit. Same with Lee. Same with Gray.
Really? Get more stock.
Dave's the nicest friend. Stock. I didn't line up for 2.5 hours to get your fucking signature. Yeah, then what am I?
Well, maybe he probably would though, if I asked him.
If it was in the same line I was queuing, probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do too. Like, actually, good on you, Sean, for doing that because I was
no.
But it was a team effort in the end because you couldn't remember what bloody variant that was.
Right. No, I could. I thought it was a completely different fucking book too. So.
Oh, actually, I've got one for you. Sneak peek. Do you remember?
While you're looking for that, have you still got that Defenders #1 for me, Sean, or have you pocketed that?
No, I've still got it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you remember those Duranko books, Sean? I'll give you one sneak peek.
Only a 9.2. That's crap.
Disgusting.
Only a 9.2, and that I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak peek. That's one of the lowest graded in that submission.
Yeah. Okay.
So everything else is a 9.4.
There's 1.98.
I'm contemplating sending the one I bought, the #1, to get graded.
I bet you the 9.8 is not #4 though. That's a hard book to bloody.
No, his #4 was in pretty good nick.
It wasn't. It's still good. But
because what's the What's the space one? Is that number 7?
That is
Yeah,
not, that one actually is the lowest graded of the lot.
I know that's a hard one because it's nearly an all black cover.
But that one had a stain, which I didn't realize until I actually got to check out with CGC.
Ah,
still
nice.
here waiting for you.
There you go.
Still
Yeah,
need those
and
fucking Marvel features. They give me the shits. I never see them here. And if they
Um,
do have a number 1, it's stupidly priced.
now that I've got them all, the next trip I'll keep an eye out for. So probably be going again in March. So
Got one of these. Look at this. Wow.
Who's that?
What the
I have
fuck
no
is that?
idea.
2099. First 2099 Moon Knight.
First 29
PGX
what?
slab. How crap is that? There's one you can.
Yeah.
That's getting cracked for sure. That's a piece of crap.
I've got a
I-
PGX
Not a
slab.
fan of that.
I just realised too. I really need to do. I think when the holidays come for me at Christmas time, I need to do some more slab cracking with Spidey because the way I'm going to end up with enough slabs to be on only slabs.
Dude, why don't you do that? Do only slabs first, then crack everything.
Crack 'em. That's right.
Because
Well,
he has
my
no connection to the slabs. He's just like,
No, but
I
that's
don't
the
care
point. The
about
point
this.
is then he
But
gets so.
that's why he can tell the stories. I'm going to cut this one open with a chainsaw.
You know what you should do? Go
Destroy
on only
this one
slabs.
to have.
Go on only slabs and then crack them one by one as you keep
No.
going through them. Like
No.
show that and then just go and just snap it out of there. That's why I think of only slabs and then go to the next one.
No,
and crack
I
that one.
wouldn't do all of them, but maybe get to the last book and crack the last book live.
I'll
biggest
leave the most expensive book to the last one, and I'll crack that live. I wonder what would that be? It'd either have to be my Hulk 5, my Tomb of Dracula 10, or my
Are these
ASM,
books you've
or my
bought
ASM
slab?
4. What was that?
Are these books you've bought slabbed?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they might have been like giveaway.
No, he's Mr.
Mm,
Nonchalant. So,
Nobody's gonna fucking give away a Tomb of Dracula 10 in a slab.
What grade was it? Is it?
It's a 4, I think.
That's still good. That's still a pricey book.
Mm.
Was it cheaper than Raw?
It was around the same, and the guy let me pay it off. It was through one of the Facebook groups. He actually let me pay it off. This guy had he did this massive sale. Like, I wanted about 100 of the books that he was offering. He had like FF 48 and 49 slabbed. He had a GSX 1. He had a Hulk 181. Like, he had all these big, massive books, like, because he'd upgraded a lot of them. He's actually a doctor in Melbourne, and I met him down at like a hospital down in, I think, Kew or something. He was working that particular day. And you probably know, was it? I think it's Andrew Rubenfield, I think it is, or Rubenfeld, I think his name is, Sean. You've probably seen him on the groups.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got something to do with Metro, I think.
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest.
It's funny.
If it's the guy I'm thinking.
He's friends with Alex and Rod and all that.
Okay.
Well, mainly Alex, obviously, through the hospital thing, obviously. But.
Yeah. That's how it is, the gentleman I'm thinking.
It's funny. I've really dropped off the Grey Hunters group. Like, I haven't really been paying that much attention. I used to sort of post a lot and then dropped off.
I've never even bought anything off the Grail Hunters group because most of the time they're not selling. It's more just,
they've got their new shirts up. Me and Sarah are putting in a pre-order for the new shirt.
Yes, I saw that.
What is it?
The new Grail Hunter shirt.
Oh, nice.
Focus, you stupid camera. Yeah, you get the idea.
Is it Grey Hunters or is it the Influencers?
No, sure. Yeah, why does he keep changing his name? Why does he keep changing his name?
He only changed the YouTube name. He didn't change the Grail Hunters itself.
Yeah, but the Influencers is like their podcast. I'm literally subscribed to the Grail Hunters podcast on the podcast app, I think.
And then it changed to Influencers. Yeah, no, I spoke to Neville about it. I think he's just because he decided he wanted to do a bit more YouTube, and so that he wanted to rebrand it.
Well, that's fair enough for YouTube, I guess.
For YouTube,
but if it's just like, when was the last time? The last time they did Grail Hunters podcast on the podcast app was in July last year.
I think because it's like pretty much everyone's on YouTube now, right? So that I think he's realized he's got to can jump on the platform and do more there.
Well, he was. I reached out to him a while ago. I don't know if it's still like this, but his page, let me just double check. When you click on his page, his home page shows no videos for some reason.
Oh, wow.
You have to click on his videos. For some reason, his homepage, and I told him, I was like, hey, man, you should get on that because your videos actually get views. You should probably fix your homepage. Is it that influencers or just influencers?
Yeah. It's got 7 videos or something like that.
No. See, now if you go to the homepage, the only videos that come up is the For You thing, which is generated by YouTube. He doesn't, it's by default, you should have your most recent videos, your latest, but he doesn't have it for some reason. He needs to sort that out. Like I said to him a while ago.
Agreed.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. No,
go to his video tab and he's got all the videos and he gets lots of views. But I have a thing with name changes. It's annoying because all of a sudden you go look for them like, oh, did they delete their channel? But no, they just changed their name.
Let me see if I can find him. Yeah, he's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 15, 17 videos on his main channel. Even if I go to the videos page, there's only 17 videos on the influencers.
There you go. Hashtag slab guy.
How many is there? That's like 10, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 there.
Mate, you're halfway there. Right. I'll lend you some of mine, and you can go on.
I've got. How many have I got? I think I've got maybe 2 or 3 coming from C3 pile as well.
C3 was awesome, wasn't it?
Mm.
I did.
Yeah, I actually showed the total. We're at $55,210.
So I got a bit of. So the good news is, I got matched. My company does matching donations, and they take a while to process it. So that will come through soon too.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be an extra little bump. Should be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I still haven't. I've had one package, and that's the one from DJ.
Yeah, I'm the same. I bet DJ sent everybody's out. Whatever he physically had, he sent out really quick.
He sent out very quickly.
But the Rob's basically said everybody's a sent out except for the Aussies.
Except the Aussies. Yeah, but I think for mine, he's got a load. He's waiting on.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I love this.
So. Joe Marvel Masterpiece.
Yep, signed.
So,
yeah, I was really happy to get that.
Okay.
And then this one. Whoa. Joe Rubenstein.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's really good. With a comic capsule. So
only got a top loader, or what? It's not my one, it's Beck's one, but because she bought one of the Spawn sketches. Ooh.
Yep, that was a good one. I think that was like $60 or something. Like no one was bidding on it. I'm like, what? Just bid on it.
I think that's because I already had it. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then this one was I don't know if you go back and watch DJ's show. These two, this one in particular, went for a shit ton, and we got into a bidding war. So that's why that one went up. That was like $150 for a book that's probably not worth it.
Yeah, it's not even it's just a sketch, variant. It's not an actual sketch.
Well, it's actually the first appearance of Titan.
I think I might actually have that book.
It's a great book. It's a great book. And then this one, which again we got into a bidding war. That was the first weapon
8.
Yeah. I'm lucky I don't like the Hulk.
Yeah, it was like you could tell there were 2 Hulk fans in the audience, and we were just going, right, I want that book.
Get it.
If we're showing stuff on I don't even realize what bloody books I have in these slabs. Let's have a look.
Well, you were on. So I got the first piece.
Oh, that was the that was in
Roscoe.
the Comics Queuing
Roscoe's.
Council one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roscoe's.
Roscoe's original piece.
Nice.
But
He's the only one
it's-
out of that C3 one that I didn't get. Ended up getting. I was trying to get. He was the last artist that I didn't actually get one from. Pretty much bought everything from.
Got
Look at
a
that.
volume 2, number 1.
I've always wanted to see your man thing.
Keep it PG.
Oh no, it's the
Bloody hell.
green label.
What's the restoration on it?
No, it's just missing value stamp. That's it.
Oh, is that MVP?
Yeah, that's all it is. Well, actually, I won that.
Yeah.
That was from Nikki Pancakes. I can't remember. I won this from somebody's channel. I can't remember whose channel it was, but EGS Slab.
What's worse, that or PGX?
I actually don't mind I don't mind that one. I think PGX is worse because their books. They're not very good at grading, and they're also
I won that as well.
a 9.6.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's volume 2.
Grade.
I still want a number 1 of volume 1, but yeah, that's. I won that as one of when they were doing the giveaway wheel for C3. I think it was might have been last year. I won that from Rob. I still don't know what I'm going to do with that because that's not me. So
How much you want? That is a nice looking book.
Well, it's Golden Age.
I might be let bring it on Tuesday. I'll have a look at it and see.
1951.
Make sure there's no spine ticks on it.
I'll take an 8.5 Golden Age any day. Like, come on.
Whew.
Oh, that's good. That presents well for a 2.
And it is because like a lot of the low grade 4s I've ever gone after, they look really dirty.
Yeah.
It's always that white that looks really. I got too much glare in here, but it's actually pretty decent. Yeah, presenting for
great
for a 2.0. Like the back cover, you can tell is freaking dirty as shit.
Yeah, but you can clean the hell out of that. Like, put that in a blue LED bath. I still haven't got that. You making me jealous.
And probably my favorite one, besides obviously the Spidey.
Oh, hang on.
I don't actually know why this is a 4.0. Like I know I could tell that it's old and it's look at you with a freaking 7.0. I don't care.
Yeah,
I wouldn't care if this was it's a Pence copy.
It's a Pence as well.
I wouldn't care if this was a bloody 1.0 as long as it's complete. I'm happy.
Yeah, here's one for you.
Right, oh fuck, 9.0.
I bought raw and graded it myself.
Simon's just trying to work out what all these books are.
Number 1.
The
First blade.
look on his face.
I know keys, you idiot.
All right, I am going to leave you to it because I've got to go and finish this video. Did you hear, Simon, before you joined? My 1-year anniversary today. Oh,
congratulations, mate. What a rise to stardom.
I don't know. Well, it's 1.36 or something, I think, at the moment from last
me fucking like almost 4 years to get to there.
I'm almost at 4 years and I can't even hit fucking 700. Fucking
You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, mate. And we're gonna.
I think I'm gonna cancel this freaking giveaway because I'm sick of fucking talking about it. Oh god.
Oh, it's annoying, isn't it? You would have thought it would have bumped you up by that point.
Yeah, well, it's been a couple of like 1 or 2 channels have done. Like there's been a few channels have done video entries. A couple of people have done thingo. What's this? I picked up a raw major in a pack, same copy as it for $5 American. I think there was a warehouse fine there. Yeah, I think there was a warehouse fine, but obviously this is a slab. I don't know whether that was in that warehouse fine or not. But
so Perry,
actually, who's So
What do you mean?
Hey,
Perry.
Perry.
3 of us are at no. What's the subs mean, FL? Yeah, actually, that is a really good point. Like, I went through a period where I was getting like 3,000-4,000 views on a video, and the subs really went up. And then the horror stuff for the last month has like gone. So it's weird. Like it all depends on what videos you put out.
Mm.
Like, I mean,
really, what if you want to stay high views, you need to keep making that same content. If you do the stuff that you actually like that doesn't get views, well, you have to either choose to keep doing it because you like doing it, or just stop doing it because you want views.
Well, the one thing that annoys me the most is you do like I'll do these videos where I'll put so much effort into it, right? I'll edit the living daylights out of it. And then I'll do another video where I'm like, oh, I'll just throw that together in the weekend and just put it up and not really care about it. And it's those that get all the views. I'm like, what? Like, so it doesn't make sense. So the one that was weird was I enjoyed doing the Judge Dredd one, and that got a shit ton of views. And then I did the Judge Death one. I was like, oh, this is going to put a lot of effort into it. It didn't get half as many views.
Yeah, I'm surprised that. Well, I guess Judge Dredd's just more known.
I don't know. I think it was down to the fact that it was a banned book, so it's like tantalizing. Title.
Yeah, it's the clickbait title.
Yeah.
It's like what Simon said. Like, you know, he did a video recently where he goes, "Oh, rare alien figure" or whatever it was, and only because it says rare and it's not even that rare, and he's like, because he put rare in the title, people clicked on it.
No, you know what? My latest one where I did that didn't work. It got the standard. So, you know, that other dude, Nostalgia Button, he slaughtered me on this event. So the previous one, he did his video probably 2 days before me. And then I like doubled his views like after a week. And then this time he released his video 1 day before me and he slaughtered me because he filmed almost every single some of the stuff is almost like an identical shot of my video. And then not only that, he even says some of the stuff that I say. Like he called it the panning shot, and I was like, pretty sure
it's funny. I was going to do a video of that, and then I pulled it. I was like, Simon's there; he's going to be filming it, so there's no point, and I'll just, you know,
it just depends how you do your video. Me and him do the same sort of style. Well, even him, like he added narration later. Like I didn't always do narration, but then I added it, and then I noticed he added it as well. But yours is a lot more. You have the interaction. Right. Yours is you're at the event and you'll hear the talking. That's a completely different style of video. There's a guy who sells at those events. He's called Gotta Sell Them All. He's got a YouTube channel and he's got not many videos, but he gets lots of views, but he goes to all the markets. And I watched his video for the first time. So he does the body cam. Yeah. And you just hear the interaction. There's no narration. There's no music. It's just cut footage of him interacting with people, looking at the table. And then at the end, he shows you what he picked up and how much he's going to flip it for.
Right, okay.
Whereas I literally just do B-reel style. Well, I'll be like, you know,
so
shot of the line, you know, shot me walking in, panning shot around the thing, just a few shots of some of the tables and that, and then just the haul at the end. And then mine's just all B-reel style, but mine's usually got just the standard sort of ambient sort of noise. But
my old vlogs used to be footage and with music to it, without the narration. And then I found the best parts of the vlogs were when we interacted, the cut scenes when me and you were talking or me and Sean were talking. I was like, they're the best parts. So I found the music video style thing it gets old very quickly. So that's why I started adding narration. So I try to be quirky and funny in my narrations.
Yeah.
Or dorky, as I like to say.
I mix it up a bit. I do a bit of narration and I do a bit of like interaction. So, you know, the one thing that did get good feedback, last video with the and actually Whack wrote to me and said that was really good, where I did the original video where I found the book and then the grade. So it was like, oh, this is what it looked like raw, this is what I paid for it, this is how I got it, and then actually here's the book when it got graded. Traditionally I'd be like, oh, here's the book. So I thought that worked well.
You did like a story arc sort of thing.
Yeah, so you could see like, oh, he picked this up at this price and then he submitted to CGC and then it got this, as opposed to it being, oh, this is what I got. How good is that? Sunday. Excited? You two?
What for?
You might win.
I'll be watching it on my own freaking live stream because
I'm not going to win. I'm up against Beats in my category.
Yeah, but you like
you're not up against Gem Mint though. So what are you fucking complaining about?
It's your year, I reckon. There's got to be a point where that breaks, surely.
Yeah.
I've got like the community favorites in there. If you could say the comic book community favorites almost are in my category.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you're up against what, like Mark and DJ and
I'm
Rob
up against Lynx, Rob Fat Stacks. So they're the two that are going to win. One of those guys. I would imagine DJ would win. But what's his face? Comic Collector Geek. He's unboxing. I haven't watched him for a while. I'll admit that. But when I used to watch him, his book. Have you watched him, Dave?
Yeah.
Comic Collector. His books are fucking insane. Like, I learned so much shit. I bought
books are so.
In one of my videos I haven't released yet, I went to Lobos and I found a He-Man, the mini He-Man books that came with the toys. I bought one because I learned from him that it's the first cover done by, was it Bruce Timm maybe? And I found it, but I learned that from him all those years ago.
Yeah, he's got an absolute like wealth of knowledge, and his collection is fucking insane. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. But I would say DJ and Rob, being that they're the community guys that people love, I think it'd be one of those two.
Yeah.
Well, I voted for you if that helps.
Yeah, I voted for Rob.
I can't remember. I voted for Rob or DJ. I can't remember which one, to be honest.
It's a funny one, isn't it? It's a tough one whether you vote for yourself or not. Like,
I always do. I don't give a shit.
I know you did. I know you did because I watched your stream when you were doing this.
Simon has no shame.
Nah.
It was what I saw. I was watching. I've been watching Razor recently as well. Like I've been, and I saw he was doing his live voting.
Yeah, and then I called him out for his bullshit.
He had Rob on there with him, right?
And then I called him out for his bullshit when he was complaining about Sticky Goose. I was like, "You're a fucking hypocrite, mate."
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It was a bit of a funny one, that one. But no, I thought it was good. Like, ultimately, at the end of the day, it was the right approach, right? Like, I think I've been on a couple of lives now where I've been in the chat with Razor, and he's like, I think it's like anything, right? They're all softening. They're sort of starting to just wanting to be part of the whole community. So but who knows? We'll see. But it was good because Rob was on there, and he came to my category, and Razor's he voted for Swagda, which is good. Because he and Swagda started at the same time, and so he voted for him. And then he said, "Robert, are you going to tell me who you voted?" And I didn't know, but Robert voted for me. So I was like, "Oh, thank Christ for that! At least someone's voted." It's like, jeez, because there's some I actually reckon. Even the category I'm in, I was hoping to get in more categories, especially in that 1 to 1,000, because at the time I'd only got 1,000. I was hoping to get in any of those categories, but didn't get in that. So
obviously, we've been around for a while, but generally speaking, the main thing that's in most people's favor, it doesn't always work, and it's not like a golden rule, but generally speaking, the most subs a person has in a category, they will generally win.
Right.
Not every time, but in previous years, that is the general rule of thumb that usually happens. So, because I remember I was up for best new channel in the first year or the second year, or whatever it was, and there was, out of the 5 channels, 4 of us, including myself, were at 200 subs or 300 subs or whatever we were. There was one channel that had already had 800 or 900 subs. Everybody else was really low, and they ended up winning. But the stupid thing about that is that particular channel had not done a video in between the nomination and the finalists. They'd stopped making content altogether. Right. And then their channel ended up becoming non-existent anymore, but they still end up winning because they had the most subs.
Right.
So it doesn't always work, but in a lot, I'd say at least 75 to 80% of the time, that's generally the case. Whoever has the most subs in that category generally wins.
Mate, there's some good content in my category. Like Swag, I've been watching Swagter's videos. They're pretty good. Like, you know, he's still early days and he's still starting, but again, it's pretty good content. He did an interesting one about where he went to that same sale that I think Mike at Lunch Money Comics went to, and he bought a whole bunch of books and was just, you know, it's good content, just looking at what he'd got. 9-panel grid. I have to say, I've watched his videos. His production values are off. Like, he should be in the best editing. Like, he's got some bloody good skills. It's interesting because he's in both. He's best unknown and in best new channel. So it's a bit of it'd be interesting to see how that plays out.
I'm kind of intrigued. I think it's a good thing, but I'm kind of intrigued that there was 2 channels. I know Aurora Podcast or whatever it was, and there was one other one. They literally only have like 100 subs or 150 subs or something, but they were voted in most popular channel for $1 to $9.99, and I'm like, they have so little subs, and then there's channels that's been around for years.
Oh yeah, that's Aurora Podcast, isn't it?
And I'm like, they're barely a new channel, got bugger all subs. How can they be voted into most?
I think that, but that's the thing that Razor was making a point. I actually do think he made some good points with Brian's video. Like, there were a few things that needed to be answered, like, and even Bo brought that up, right? Like, he got all his family to vote, and you could essentially vote in all the categories because it's not broken down. Like, it's a very weird sort of. As a collective, we probably need to work out how to make that a little bit more efficient in terms of, like, you can only vote, and you should only be in certain categories, not all categories, because I think we all do it, right? We get family and friends potentially to sort of vote, and they have no idea how to vote or even nominate, right?
Simon can't even get his friends to vote for him. How's he getting his family?
I earned my vote, right? I earned it.
Just basically refresh.
Yeah, he really has about 20 work emails, so that's what he used.
Mate, I would never vote for myself. It's not. I don't think it's in the spirit of it.
I don't give a fuck.
Simon didn't vote for himself, but Simo and Simone and every other version of himself did.
You know, the other one that actually, Lettuce Comics is in my category, and I love Lettuce. Like, he has got his content is fantastic, and you know, it's one of those where, like, it's bittersweet because it's so annoying when you're in a category, like, to your point, Simon, right? When you're in a category with like someone like Rob and DJ Lynx, it's like, you know, you really want them to win as well. So it's a tough one.
I think I voted Rob now, though, because I've voted DJ the last 2 years. I think I gave it to Rob this year.
It's going to be so funny. I'm trying to work out the one I'm most looking forward to. 2 categories, right? Is best hands, mustache and facial hair and hair.
I love how I'm not even considered for that anymore. I was for the first year, but after that,
yeah, I'm
second year because it wasn't in the first year.
And then the comedy one.
It was
comedy one.
Oh, it wasn't. There was only 10 categories in the first year, and Reggie won like 9 of them.
Is Reggie retired now?
Yeah.
Shit.
He took all those awards. He's done.
He took all these awards. See you later.
Jeez. In fact, imagine the postage from Brian to get those to him. It'd be a big box if it's 10 awards.
I just want one of those trophies so I can set it up here on the windowsill and then never talk about the fucking awards again.
Who knows? It might have a bit of a change next year. Who knows? It's like, are you going to volunteer to get on the board? How do you get on the board? How do you get on the committee?
Oh, it just happened to be there when Brian reached out to a lot of people in the beginning.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so Gray should have been
Hall of Fame
because he's got an epic beard and he's got long hair. And
But as I say, the funniest one, that one and comedy is the one I'm looking forward to, for the simple fact that it'd be good to see CJ win the hands one and lose his shit for winning the hands one, because he hates that category, being in that category.
Mm.
And then the other one is best comedy. My personal one is I want Ricky to win that. Ricky, all sorts of words, because I think Ricky's stuff is phenomenal. But I'd equally like to see CJ win that, just so I could see his acceptance speech, because apparently he's like, it's going to be, if he wins that, he's going to do something so funny.
There is three absolutes when it comes to the comic book community awards, because from the second year on they expanded the things. Rob has been nominated every year for the face hands bullshit. Louis been nominated every year for the comedic and / entertaining, because it wasn't called entertaining originally. Yep. And I've been nominated every year for the statue thing. So they're the three, and Jerry has been nominated every year for the cleaning and pressing.
The cleaning and pressing.
So they're the four constants every year that they've been in the thing.
I'm trying to work out how you can actually get it out to more like the normies, right?
It's hard because it's such a niche. Like in the grand scheme of things, like comic book content is very, very niche. Obviously, there are people that have broken, the stride. Obviously, like you've got some who is it? Is it Comic Tropes or Comic Bug or I don't know, Comic something that's got like 1 million subscribers or something. Well, there's some people that can break the mold, but there's not many people that can sort of, get out of the.
Depends on your content, right? You just got to you've got to get that one video, or at least stick to a theme. Do you think Sticky Goose will win?
I hope he doesn't. I honestly hope he doesn't. He's not funny. He thinks he's funny, but he's not funny.
So yeah, we'll see what happens.
I just want to see Louis take it for 1 year at least. He puts so much. I know, and Louis' only downfall is he's not consistent. Like he won't do a Saturday night Louis for like months, and then all of a sudden he'll do like 3 in a row, and then he'll leave again for another month or 2 months. So that's his only downfall. But I'd love to see him at least win it once. He puts so much effort into his videos; it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
he puts so much effort into everything. Even when we met him at Heroes, that's him. It's not like he's putting on a persona for his videos. It's just the way he is. So
yeah, Louis is just an energetic, sort of larger than life sort of character, and we all love him dearly.
Yeah,
he is.
I watched the live he did of opening his C3 stuff. Like he was like, that was like Louis is always up here, but he was like up here with that stuff, picking up those old Spidey books and things like that, because he went after those books like crazy. He'd saved because he knew they were coming, and he went nuts and he won them, and he was like just an extra level of Louis, and it was amazing.
He went all out for C3. I've seen him bidding on some of the things, just going and going and going.
Yeah, no, it was good.
So it was surprising. Some of the things you'd think would have got bidded on in C3, no one wanted. And then some random stuff, everyone was going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can never predict it. And that's the thing, like that's what Rob, and even DJ and Mark were saying, like last year and the year before, like there was so many books. Because that's why they split up the art and the books, because so many people couldn't last, like, because they went for like 10, 11, 12 hours or whatever it was for like the auctions. Even though like the comic one, it went for it went for about 6.5, 7 hours. And the art one, I think, went for about 5 or 6.
I was on most of the night for that one. I think whose stream was it? I think it was Katie's stream, the first one. I was on that the whole way through, and that was a phenomenal one.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I remember last year, like by the end of it, like there was like 9.8 slabs going for like $10 and $20 and stuff like that, because everybody was just drained of money, super tired. The viewers started dropping off, and it's just like all this stuff. People getting absolute steals. And I think that's part of the reason why they split it up, so it wasn't going to happen as much.
I've just read Greyman's post. Don't put it up, but yeah.
I didn't say that.
No! That's so bad. Oh, God.
Gray is hilarious.
That's so funny.
It's always great fun, Gray. Yeah. Lucky he didn't join, or we would have had to listen to him say it.
Well, you saved him the hassle now. It's on perpetuity. Anyway. All right, I was going to go. I am going to go now.
Yeah, I'm going to bail as well.
Good to see you. I'll see you on Tuesday. It's so good to see you all, and it'd be awesome catching up in person again.
I'll probably be in and out within like an hour, because I'll probably blow my money in the first 20 minutes. But
are you filming?
Yeah, I'll just be doing and then that's what I need. That's the other thing I need to do, is because I've noticed, even though I haven't done one in a year, looking at some of my older videos, every time I do any kind of con video, even mine's like nothing compared to like Simon's or Nostalgia Button or anything like that, they actually get good views for my channel. Like, because most of my videos get between 20 and 50 views roughly. I think the last one I did was a Yarraville one, and that got 300 something views. So I think if I need to get back into it and try and make sure I have, because if I don't have money, I don't go to the con. That's pretty much the way I look at it. So
I'm doing Supernova next weekend in Brizzy, so that'll be good. I'll probably.
I know. Phil Noto's pulled out because he's sick.
Oh, did he pull out? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm only really going for I'm now that's decided. I was going for the 3 days. I'm only going for the Friday. I've hopefully lined up an interview. Won't say anymore.
Roy Thomas.
With what's his face? Yeah.
Roy Thomas.
Who knows? We'll see. If it comes off, it'll be great.
He talked. I waited 3.5, 4 hours in his line at Heroes.
Oh mate, if it happens, it'll be the best thing. It's
You're gonna ask the Wolverine question.
I've got a list of questions.
he loves to talk. Like he would.
It's how you frame the question.
That's right.
Not what like.
Are you really trying to take credit for something you have nothing to do with? That's the question.
No, hang on. Look at Stan Lee. Like, let's bring. Like, I actually do have an interesting perspective on this, right? Like Stan Lee, if you actually go back and think about it, like the Marvel method, how much actual influence did Stan Lee come up with, compared to the Marvel method relied on the artist to do the most of the work, and then the scripters did, they had the plot or the ideas, and then they finessed the script, right? I mean, you watch Comic Trope's recent video, right? He discusses the Marvel method, and it's like, I think all of them, they all had a hand in it, right? So, but again, it's like you look at like Stan Lee, like you could be argued Jack Kirby designed and created a lot of those characters, and so did Ditko, right? So who knows? You're never going to know. So I'm a bit more open-minded. Editor, like Stan Lee was editor-in-chief for years, right? His name was above everything. So I'm a bit more open to it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky question, but and no pun intended there, of course.
I'm going. Bye. Have a good night, guys.
I'm going to.
Yeah, but you might need to call it, I suppose, because unless you want to keep
Yeah.
going by yourself, Sean, I probably should go to sleep.
Nah, I'm gonna head out to just trying to get back in the routine of doing the show. So
You're coming to Yarraville, Sean?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I'll see you
Okay.
guys there.
So I'm gonna do the video opposite you, Simon. You're gonna be filming me. I'm gonna be filming you.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll do
you're
that.
going to be doing a whack job.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you to everyone for coming, and thanks to everyone in the chat. And we'll end it. Good night. Take care.
Actually, no, I prefer this one. Doesn't really work. Only works on the small screen.